Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill today, Gavin Williams.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Now 1-1. Ohtani matched a homer in his last game.
Ball.
Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first, and an easy out to start the game. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole, Seiya Suzuki.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Sizemore pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball back outside.
Throw to second, and great jump. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Delgado makes the grab, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. Back here with my pal Singy, and today on the hill, Roki Sasaki.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
That one fouled off. Sizemore launched a homer in his most recent game. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And the batter now, Jason Kipnis. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And there's a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel.
And that one gets away at the plate.
0-1, no strike.
And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. High fly ball out to center field. Lee. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Delgado getting ready to hit. This one in the air right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. Here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Williams back to work. And that one fouled off. Kwan came up with 4 hits in his last game.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, Kipnis. One up, one down. Is Ha-Sung Kim. On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Wells hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's put together some good swings lately with 5 home runs in his last 10 games. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count now 2-0.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's the second baseman, Henser Kim. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Irvin makes a nice running catch. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Curtis Granderson. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. He goes down looking. Here's Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul out of play. No score here in the second. Just missed. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jump.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. And we're back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now, Ji-Hwan Bae. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball there. Line drive. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. He's safe. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate.
Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Out to short, Rocchio. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Fires over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. But they pick up one run on the... And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Bo Naylor. First pitch just misses. Out to short, Bay. And a quick out, number one. Here's Brian Rocchio. And a foul ball. And there's the strike. One out, base is empty. That one the other way. And base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Fought off foul. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In there safely. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Rocchio, the runner at second with one away. And that one is lifted in the air. Suzuki on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now here is Jason Kipnis. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's the Guardians. Back here in Cleveland. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit hard on the ground to short. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Stephen Kwan will hit next. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, Boog, this guy's got a special eye for the fastball. He's just capable of taking away a big part of the pitcher's game.
And now, Ha-Sung Kim grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just is the icing on the cake.
Sends it across the first. They don't come much closer. Bottom of the 4th, now the left fielder, Monty Irvin. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
That one out to right. Suzuki sizes this one up. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Delgado. That one in there across the letters. That one clips the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a ball evens the count.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Lee squeezes it, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's the DH, Curtis Granderson. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball right side. Stanton. He takes it on his own, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Guardians go down. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Williams back to work. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Next pitch misses way outside. And there's the automatic. Rip towards third. Whips it across. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Henser Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. And that is out of play. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. Now it's the shortstop, Ji-Hwan Bae. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five, Jose Ramirez. And fouled off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bo Naylor now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings through that one.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stanton takes it to the bag, ping-pongs around a bit, but they get the out. Top 6. Now it's going to be Shohei Ohtani. Line to left. Irvin calls it in, and there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Suzuki now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one is inside ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third and caught. Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one not close, and that's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sizemore on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That's too low. The count now 2-2. Got him! He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't looking for it, and it becomes very difficult to get a piece of.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. And up next for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, right side, Kim. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. So another good inning. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Trevor Stephan.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a big swing from Stanton. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tim Herron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Clase also throwing. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. In the air to make the catch.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Fouled off. He was late. That one to first. Throws to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Ha-Sung Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. This one high in the air to left center. Irvin has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is that. No runs, no errors. Welcome back. Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo. Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. 1 up, 1 down.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Delgado in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped on the ground to second. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch. Get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So now the DH spot, Curtis Granderson. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this.
No, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Herron.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Wells at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swings through that one for strike two.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a swing and a miss. And one out now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Kim stands in now and watches strike one. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Hunter Gaddis up and loosening in the pen. And downstairs. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And that's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
At the plate, Ji-Hwan Bae. That one pulled foul. Kim over at second, one down. Ground ball up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. And the runner holds. Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Tap foul at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Ripped, but it curls foul. And now 1 and 2. Way inside, gets out of the way. On the ground to third. Jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors. Bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Pitcher now, Yusei Kikuchi.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Check swing, called strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Naylor in the box now, takes strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track.
And here comes the Yankees man. So they turn to their closer, Devin Williams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hunter Gaddis. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Giancarlo Stanton. At the plate. Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Keston Hiura looking to start something with one gone. Outside low. Ball 1. And he takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jacob Junis, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Sewald getting cranked up as well.
Inside,
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now it's filled up.
3-2.
What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Yankees going with a pinch hitter. Masataka Yoshida looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And first offering is fouled off. Yoshida off of first with 2 away. Swings through that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses. Throws it away. The tag, and he's out. So not the best base running or defense. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. So in now for Cleveland, Jason Kipnis. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And a foul ball.
Hey, 2.
And a swing and a miss. And now just 2 outs away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
1 down, base is empty. A little bit low. And that's ball 1. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. And here is Carlos Delgado. 0 for 3 in this one. And a base hit right there. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Inside, almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that misses. And it's 3-0.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Ramirez in the box now. Takes strike 1. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. 1 strike away. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Break. So just about set now, and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Joey Cantillo. What's the word on him?
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match, but I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. There's a strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just missed. Fastball is outside. Bounce to the right side. Kipnis jumps, throws on the money. Nice play. And up next for New York, Rob Refsnyder.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 out, base is empty.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Jung-Hoo Lee in the box now. No balls and a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Next to hit, Ha-Sung Kim. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. See you later. A 2-run homer, his 9th homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Austin Wells, the next to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Stepping in, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Thomas snags it, and that's the 3rd out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. And it's 2-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound today, Kodai Senga.
Well, he's got a really good fork ball, and the hitters have to look for the ball up in the zone. Otherwise, they'll be chasing balls in the dirt. If he can command his hard stuff at the bottom of the zone, it could be a long day for the hitters.
Over to first. One up, one down. Here's the Guardians lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Carlos Delgado. Fouled off left side. Thomas at first, 1 gone. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Jose Ramirez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one fouled off.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night,
ground ball right side could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 left. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, Spencer Kim. Cantillo back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Cantillo, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Out. Struck. That's back. And that is gone. He sends it out of here. 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Goes down looking. Ji-hwan Bae stepping in now for the Yankees.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. 15 straight games with a knock. This guy's red hot.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. The changeup missing, and now it's even 1-1.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Up the middle, Rocchio. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Ohtani in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and we'll hold that thought as that's the third out and we'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Curtis Granderson. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. That one missed.
No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Misses outside. 3 balls and a strike. Check swing, called strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count, it kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
In the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Senga ready to fire now. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here's Brian Rocchio. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Trent Grisham, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Granderson over at second. Rocchio over at first with 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. At the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. Rounds third, headed for the plate.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Austin Hedges stands in. And that one fouled off. Hit in the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Jason Kipnis. In the air, left field, down the line. And that one is gone. His 4th home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Here's Lane Thomas now into the outfield, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all these
hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
The big 6th spot already on the board this inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. He steps on the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. You're dialed into the show. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now Rob Refsnyder.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Lee in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Well struck right field. And gone! He made him pay for that one. His 9th homer of the year. It's 6-4.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Ha-Sung Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Hard hit left side. That's out number 2. Two down, bases empty. Austin Wells digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The designated hitter, Curtis Anderson.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Lee ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Noel stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And first offering is fouled off. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1-2-3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Ripped to third. Zips it across. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Henser Kim will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one fouled hard the other way. Next offering way upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. Ji-hwan Bae stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounded out to short in his first trip. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. The throw in. Save! In comes the run from second, and it's 6-5. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save! Hedges too late. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's tightened up a bit. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Grisham, first-round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. To the right side. On to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Austin Hedges now. And a big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. Jason Kipnis now at the plate. That one pushed to the left and foul. And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty.
Ball.
Towards first, and that one handled. Stanton takes it himself. Guardians go down in order. Do it for the Guardians there. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jacob Junis.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Ref Snyder, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
You know, these Yankees really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Trevor Stephan getting loose out there. Sewald warming up as well. And he grounds one to the right side. Kipnis tosses to first. And the first 2 set down at the top of the 5th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. Out to short, Rocchio. And the Yanks go quietly. Down in order. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Lane Thomas. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Out front, rip foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missing inside. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And he dodges that fastball.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 7-5. And now here is Jose Ramirez. That one lifted to left. Ref Snyder makes the catch. 1 away. Curtis Granderson digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. Strike 1. Granderson, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's been on it. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. His 4th home run of the season. It's 9-5. Jhonkensy Noel. Darren Boone makes his way out of the dugout. They turn things over to the southpaw, Randy Johnson. He last pitched 2 days ago. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Ball. No strike.
And it's fouled away. Strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. 1 out, runner at second. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now here's Trent Grisham. And there's a strike.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch.
And a base hit coming home. The relay to the plate, but it's offline. It's now 10-5. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Austin Hedges, on the inside corner for a strike. Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. The other way, he's got it, and that'll end the inning. 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Next one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, great stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. And next for New York, Seiya Suzuki. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. And strike 2.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's down and away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Kipnis. And there's 2 away. Henser Kim stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man at first, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. Rudder takes off. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. On the ground, and that's just foul.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 10-7. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Ji-Hwan Bae. Headed towards the corner, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention. 2 outs, runner at first. Rob Refsnyder stepping in now for the Yankees. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Masataka Yoshida. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Shohei on the go. They pitch out. Go to second. Out there. And the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Guardians, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Thomas stands in now and watches strike 1. Back up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And up next for Cleveland, Carlos Delgado. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away.
1-1.
In the dirt. Hit hard, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ramirez in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground, could be 2. To second, there's 1, and that's 2. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 7th inning coming up. Guardians 10 and the Yankees 8. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now here is Masataka Yoshida. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Heron also getting ready. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Lee up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering upstairs. The Yankees looking to rally. Tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. Lined, and that's a base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter, so no surprise he put a great swing.
That one is absolutely belted. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they've rallied from 5 back. It's 11-10. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Paul Sewald out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Trevor Stephan. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And stepping in for the Yankees, Seiya Suzuki. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I get the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. 7th inning stretch time. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Guardians D8. New pitcher for the Yankees, Ian Hamilton.
Number 71. Ian Hamilton.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
Fastball for a strike at 95. In the dirt. Now 1-2. That's down and in.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hot shot to third. Throws across the diamond. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Jhonkensy Noel. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 away. So up next, Ryan Rocchio. That's in there. Strike 1. Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one down the line, and foul ball. And foul ball. Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy, Boone. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Stanton in the box here. Let's that one go for a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one ripped right center field. Out of here. A shot to the opposite field. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a run. It's 12-10.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So digging in, Ji-hwan Bae. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Now back, designated hitter.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now up as the Yankees DH, Shohei Ohtani.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 13-10. And up next for New York, Masataka Yoshida. Singled and scored his first time. Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. Yankees up by 3. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw. Save. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Oh, he botches it.
That runner steal second base, get in the scoring position.
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Hunter Gaddis. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Jung-Hoo Lee stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball 1, no strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Into the outfield, base hit. And out to aboard.
The third baseman,
Now the third baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. And everyone is thinking the same thing right now.
Yeah, they're thinking, will he do it again? He's already homered twice, and most recently in the 7th. This guy's left a huge mark on this game.
As well as on the baseball. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Austin Wells. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Hedges settles under it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Seiya Suzuki stepping in now for the Yankees. This to third. Ramirez sends it to first. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Henser Kim.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Kim at second with 2 down. Here's a high chopper, and that's foul. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll circle the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 18-10. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move. Pitching change here, Tim Herron. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Stanton now. And that's way high. And that's ball one.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And that's outside. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that's ball four. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. So man aboard, Ji-Hwan Bae getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a drive. Grisham drop step going back. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. So Luke Weaver gets the ball now.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1.
One strike.
Fastball for a strike. Right side, Kim. Sends it to first. That takes care of Grisham. And next is the Guardians catcher. Austin Hedges. Weaver in his 8th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Bases empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye by Hedges. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
3 balls.
Next offering misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Slice to right. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Now a relay to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Herron back to work. And there's a foul ball. Foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Hedges on to first. Not in time. He legs it out. So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. In there at the knees for a strike. And takes low for ball one. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Stephen Kwan digs in now. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Up the middle. And that chance handled. Throws to first. And 2 away now. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. And we're back. Bottom 9. And here is Fernando Cruz will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swung on, belted. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. His second home run of the game. It's 18-11.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Cruz, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Yoshida makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. So now here's the DH, Curtis Granderson. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
Noel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Cruz is just 1 strike away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Hira. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.